Right, so here I have a vector asset in an image view and it's constrained to two sides, right? Its ID is image view, and in the main activity here, I have declared the image view and I have found it view by ID. And what I want to do now is I want to replace that vector asset which is with this image which is online. Okay, so I'm going to use an API called Glide. So basically, if you type in Glide Android, you'll get this right on the GitHub. And go in there and you can read the information here all the way down here. But what we want is this. Now, just be aware that it depends on which build Gradle you're using. So in other words, when you start your project, file new project, and you go empty views activity next, it depends on what you selected here. So if you've used Groovy here, it'll be exactly as I copied. If you're using the Kotlin, which I think most of us are, then you have to do a slight little change. So I'm just going to go into the Gradle here. First of all, it might be advantage to you to also look at my other settings in case you're getting some sort of strange errors when you go to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, I'm going to paste this. It's going to be wrong for a minute. So I'm just going to go bracket, inverted commas, and this side, inverted commas, bracket. And I'm going to sync that. Right, so once that's synced, I'm going to go back into my main activity here, and I'm going to try and get this image into it. All right, so I'm going to go back to that website that we were on, and I'm going to go down here, and I grab this bit of code. This is the easiest implementation of it. And I'm going to copy, shrink this down. So paste that in there. Now I'm going to Alt Enter here because I've already put in my implementation. Now I'm also going to replace this string with this string, which I'm calling Obama. Control C. Oops. Control V. Now I'm just going to do something else here as well. Sometimes you might see it looking like this. And you might even want to crop the image. So you would dot circle crop. Okay, the next thing you just want to be aware of is if you're pulling in an image, you want to have your internet permission. Okay, so if your internet permission has to be set as well. So going back to the main activity here now, we'll see if we can pull the Obama image into there. So and here we go. There it is. So after pulling that from the internet, just remember that this should be the image view that you've called, whatever you've called it, the ID. And I actually put my strings up here and place them in there. And that's it. Just also be aware that I actually typed in American presidents and I got to this page and then I just clicked on Obama here. And I saved that image. Okay, that's how I did it.